All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but now let's talk about Sui. I'm sure if you guys are part of the cryptocurrency community, you guys know Sui has been absolutely killing it lately. Seen a massive gain within its price literally over the past 2 to 3 days. But what exactly is causing that? Again, we shouldn't be surprised at this point. A lot of layer ones and layer twos are gaining traction, as something we've been speaking about pretty much since last year. That, the entire narrative for this bull market, in my personal opinion, is going to be about layer ones and layer twos, which project provides the best solution, and of course the one that gets adopted by the masses. So far, it's no question the one that is gaining a lot of traction and actually is competing with Ethereum is none other than Solana. But these other chains are something a lot of people are excited about as well, and Sui is one of them. So if we're looking at pretty much the entire market today as of the 14th of 2024, January 14, 2024, you guys can see we're seeing a lot of coins going back into the green. And that is really nice to see. Of course, yesterday we did see a little bit of a bloodbath because Bitcoin did lose that massive support line, which I've been mentioning on my channel. Again, BTC is due for a little bit of a pullback. Manipulation does occur, to shake out these massive longs that are piling in. So that is what happened in my opinion. But right now what we're seeing is a lot of coins going back into the green because dominance has pulled down below 52%. As far as Sui is concerned, as of now on the daily time frame, it's down about 0.6%, but on the weekly time frame, Sui is up a staggering 58.4%, one of the top gainers. And again, a 60% increase is really big for a project like Sui. But let's take it a step further to see what is happening, and of course, what are some next price targets we could be looking at. And I'm going to share my personal thoughts with you guys as to what I think is going to happen with Sui. But before I get into that, guys, as always, just a quick disclaimer for everyone. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrencies. So looking at the price currently sitting at $1.30, down 2.4% over the past 24 hours in USD and BTC comparative. Market cap, on the other hand, is currently sitting above $1.4 billion with the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting above $500 million mark, which is really nice to see. But what's really nice to see is the way its ecosystem is gaining a lot of traction right now. You guys can see this for yourself. Before we get into the price analysis, the TVL on Sui as of today is currently sitting at 310.87 million, which is really impressive. You guys can see these are the protocols that are currently built on Sui. Cetus, this is one of the coins that I recently picked up, and I'm going to share as to why I personally think Cetus could be something like Radium or Orca on Solana. And I think the overall potential that's out there for Sui right now is insane, because we've seen a lot of other chains have massive amounts of inflows for US dollar, a lot of people coming in, the TVL is absolutely exploding, a lot of people farming on other chains. But what I've noticed is that Sui is being overlooked. But people that understand the markets are starting to realize, hey, Sui could be a popular place where you could be farming, and that's what we're starting to see happen. And you guys can see this for yourself. The protocols are absolutely sending right now across the board, and I think the potential, we're in an airdrop season, and a lot of projects now are introducing the airdrop because they understand how much hype this brings onto their platform. And I think Sui could be one of the big ones now. So Cetus, you guys can see this for yourself. It's a decentralized platform. Well, it's a decentralized exchange that is built on Sui. And I picked this up, and I will explain as to why I picked this up and why I think the potential is so high. So again, Like I've said, this is just my own personal opinion, not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So before we look into Cetus, they have Navi Protocol, which is a lending platform, Scallop Lend, which is also a lending platform. And a lot of people are farming these because they don't have a coin, right? They've been throwing hints here and there that, there could be an airdrop coming. But Cetus is one of the ones I did end up picking up. And now we're going to talk about why I think it's so, bullish, and the potential is definitely there. So as we're seeing more interest flowing into Sui, and I think this is not going to stop. I think it's going to only get more and more as we go further into the bull market. Because like I said, this entire narrative, this bull market is going to be on layer ones, layer twos. So, obviously, keeping that factor in mind, Cetus is a decentralized platform, and it is going to be used. A lot of people are going to be attracted to it, and you can see this for yourself. The market cap right now on this guy is $36 million with a circulation supply of 280 million. So the reason as to why I think the potential is so high is because now if we're moving forward to Radium, which is also a decentralized platform built on Solana, on the other hand, has a market cap of 300 million right now, with the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at about 25.3 million, something similar to Cetus. Cetus has about 40 million in 24-hour trading volume. And again, the reason as to why this is the case is because, people are starting to realize what I'm literally sharing with you guys. I bought this about 3 to 4 days back, and I'm already up about 35%. And I think this could be something huge. Okay, and moving forward, you guys can see the circulation supply is pretty much close, but that's not what I want you guys to be focusing on. Like I said, once we do see more traction coming onto the ecosystem itself, more people wanting to farm, more people wanting to get into the ecosystem, they are going to most likely use one of these decentralized platforms, and Cetus, in my opinion, is going to be one of them. You could stake your Cetus, and etc. But the craziest thing that you guys might not understand is this, and let me show you that. So we go Cetus protocol, not Cetus here. So take a look at this. So their exchange in the last 24 hours has gotten about $40 million in the last 24 hours in trading volume. How huge is that? 40 million. And now if we're looking at Radium, the one that I shared with you guys, which is on Solana, I'm going to share that with you as well. And you guys can see they had about 107.4 million. And I think if we are comparing it, the potential is definitely there. And I have a gut feeling that Cetus protocol could be a huge thing moving forward into this bull market. But again, that's just my own personal opinion. I bought this. I'm giving you guys a quick, disclaimer, and I'm being quite transparent. But that's just my own personal take. You guys should be doing your own due diligence and research as always, before you are investing in anything. So, if we're looking at the DeFi, like I said, great. The potential is definitely there. But let's take a look at the price. There are, even though the price is looking absolutely insane, but there's still a little bit of a red flag as far as Sui is concerned. When originally Sui did come out, I gave you guys, my personal thoughts on that, why I was not adding it at that time. And the red flag still is there for me. But we're going to talk about what could be the potential. So you guys can see Sui is breaking out right now. Yeah, $1.33. It's all-time high, on certain exchanges was above $2. This wick is a lot of people using it as its all-time high. So we could just say $2, give or take. And right now, once Sui broke out of this resistance right here at 91 cents, it's been absolutely killing it. This resistance was really, really important. And you can see this for yourself. If you even picked up some Sui around this resistance, you are up right now, about 50%. You've heard that correct. You're up 50% if you bought literally even at that resistance. So definitely the momentum is there. The volume, as far as volume is concerned, it's almost near where it was once it was launched. And I think right now Sui has a lot of traction for itself, and I think it could make its way towards all-time highs. Because if we're looking at Arbitrum, let me show you guys Arbitrum, something again very similar, right? a competitor of Sui, to say the least. So where is Arbitrum? Let me show you. Let me just pull that up. There we go. So Arbitrum is currently ranked at the top 38 spot in the cryptocurrency market ranking with a market cap of almost $3 billion. And now if we're looking at Sui on the other hand, Sui's market cap as of now is around, I think, 1.4 billion, which I remember here. Where is it? Sui. There we go. So 1.4 billion for Sui. So, I think the potential is definitely there to reach, possibly even $3 billion market cap. But the red flag that I've discussed with you guys is something similar as to what I think with Arbitrum. As far as the chain itself goes, I think it has a potential, but, the circulation supply, 1.1 billion. The tokenomics on Sui is not impressive, and I've shared that with you guys pretty much before as well. So basically what that means is that there is going to be future, and I think in the next 2 to 3 months there's a massive unlock coming, which means more coins are available on the exchanges. So that could potentially mean there could be a price drop coming in. But usually in the bull market, the demand is generally there to pick up this new coins that could potentially be dropped, even if there is a sell pressure just based off of that news. The demand usually is there in a bull market to pick that up. So maybe it might not affect it as much as a lot of people are anticipating, but that is one of the red flags that, that people are mentioning. But let's see what happens. We're going to take it one step at a time. Me personally, what I think is going to happen is leading to this massive unlock, prior, maybe like a month before this unlock does happen, I think a lot of people are going to start locking in profits. But in the meantime, from now on till then, I think there is a chance that Sui could gain more traction. And once the unlock is done, maybe more potential to dollar cost average in and, see where it goes in this upcoming bull market. But definitely, the ecosystem on Sui is on my radar. If you want, follow me on Twitter, that I've been quite clear that I'm paying attention to the Sui, blockchain. And I think this is not just the one. There's a lot of other ones that I'm looking at as well. But let me know down below what you guys think. If you guys want me to give you guys more Cetus updates as well, to maybe give you guys price analysis, let me know in the comments. And of course, let me know what you guys think about Sui. Love you all. See you tomorrow. It's been Crypto ZX and peace out.